In this lesson, we are going to do an example where we're being asked to do two things we already know how to do. One of which is complete ordered pairs, so that our ordered pairs are solutions to a particular equation. And the other thing is to graph those ordered pairs. So let's start with the ordered pair in part A, where they tell us that x equals 3 and they want to know what the y value is. All right, so if x equals 3, we'll just plug that in for x. So 3 plus y equals 2. And rather quickly here, we figure out that that means y equals -1. So we can pencil that in. Okay. And then in part B, x equals 5. Okay. So when x equals 5, what is y? Well, just subtract 5 from both sides. Y equals -3. So we can pencil -3 in for the y value. All right, part C, we know that y equals -2. We want to know the x value, so x plus -2 equals 2. And of course, you can get rid of -2 by adding its opposite, so just add 2 to both sides. So x equals 4. So x equals 4 when y equals -2. And finally, what happens when y equals 1? Well, x plus 1 equals 2. We can subtract 1 from both sides. X equals 1. All right. So now we have 4 different ordered pairs. Now I can graph each one of these. We have 3, -1, so go over 3, down 1. So that's 3, -1. We can go over 5, down 3 for 5, -3. Over 4, down 2 for 4, -2. And then finally, over 1, up 1 for that last ordered pair. Now remember that this equation here is what we would call a linear equation. From the last video, we learned about what makes a linear equation. And you might notice the word line there in linear. And if you look at these points, they certainly seem to lie in a line. And so we're going to go ahead and take another step here and connect these dots with a line. And I'm just going to put arrows here for now. So they certainly seem to lie in a line. And this is no coincidence. If you have a linear equation, solutions will always lie in a line. So what we can say here is that, not just for this one, let me say it right here. The set of all solutions to a linear equation form a line. Okay, the set of all solutions to a linear equation, I should say forms with an S there, forms a line. Okay, so as long as you know your equation's linear, as we do here, then this line represents the set of all solutions. Okay, and so in general, what we're going to be doing is whenever we're asked to graph a particular equation, what we're doing is we're graphing all the solutions. So what our strategy will be is to find a few ordered pair solutions, graph those points, and then connect them up with a line. And that will be the graph of our equation.